Alright, baby, the dog's got a new coat there. Check it out. Oh, yeah. You ready for work? What do you think? First snow of the year, guys. Like, I don't know, 2-3 inches of snow. Big deal. You ready for work there, baby dog? Huh? You ready for work? Alright, come on, push on over. Come on, let's go. Good jobs to do today. Steve is working again, mama. Oh, yeah, he is. Steve is working again, mama. Gonna be next level. Hey guys, how you doing? It is January 18th, 2016. And I got a call for a leaking water heater out there, a leak valve. So we're gonna go over there and see what's going on with it. Try to get you guys some shots if I can. Yeah, so the water heater's leaking out the relief valve. She said I believe it's a storage tank, from what she was saying, so we'll see what's going on with it. I'm sure I can fix it. Turn this down a little bit. Water's hotter than I like it. That TNP is leaking. We'll pop that elbow off and change that TP. Water feed off, which is here. Here. This tank drains from the top. It's a tank inside a tank, unfortunately. I'm gonna pop this elbow off with the torch. That bag around that smoke alarm so it don't go off. There's two kinds of relief valves, TNP relief valves. Water heater is a 4-inch, then there's an 8-inch. See the difference? This is the one that goes in the top of the tank. Should be the longer probe. In the side of the tank would be the shorter 4-inch probe. So I need the longer one for this job. Going in the top of the tank. See if it'll come off easy or not. Oh yeah. So I got it up. There's not a lot of more water coming out. This still seems like she's draining a little bit though. See, he's got a 4-inch one in there. It's not the right one. It's supposed to be an 8-inch. There's our problem right there. We got no pressure in that sucker. When a relief valve leaks like that, I always change them. I gotta go run out and get another tank. You guys gotta check out this moron. Look at this flipping idiot. All that wood is on top of that little truck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see if I get this one off. Hope so. Here it comes. Pre-charged at 40. Alright, I'll make sure I get under it just in case it's got water in it. It shouldn't be too bad, we'll see. Definitely full of water. Definitely shouldn't have any water in it when it's empty. That's what the problem was. That one's kind of hitting the tank a little bit, but it'll be okay. Let's pre-charge to 44, or 44 is what it read. I always change that relief valve if it's leaking. Always. Oh, he's soldering that joint. This thing is heavy, full of water. It should never have water in it when it's out. Diaphragm should push it all out. No good.
How's it going? Oh, great color.
Yeah, so I put a new tank in there and the new relief valve. That relief valve on the top of the tank was only a 4-inch one. They make a 4 and an 8. An 8's got a long probe. And the top of the tank is supposed to be an 8-inch probe. So they had the wrong relief valve in there.
Oh.
Which it's not getting a proper reading because it's so short.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, yeah.
So.
Did you take pictures of it?
I do.
So you can remember?
Well, what happens if there's a problem? You know, if there's a problem after I leave or something, I know everything's done right. My records.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put this back on what we had it set at.
Originally, or?
Yeah. The problem was the tank.
Okay.
You know, hitting the relief valve, and then you had other issues.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm good. I don't see any leaks. Alright guys, I'm just leaving that job with that water tank, the storage tank that was leaking out the relief valve. The only time you need an expansion tank on a water tank is if you have a double check valve at the water meter. That's the only time. So, if you go look at your water meter where your city water comes in, if it's just a meter and no little check valve there, you don't need an expansion tank because it'll expand back into the water main. But that area has check valves on the water tank, so on the water line coming in. They got check valves on the water meter. Before the water meter, there'll be like a double check valve. So when it expands, it can't expand back into the water main. It builds up pressure. So I changed the relief valve and the expansion tank. Obviously, that says pre-charged at 40. It was at, I checked it. It was 44 pounds in the tank with no water pressure to it. So the ones for the boiler are probably about 13 12, 13 pounds, 11 pounds, something like that for the boilers. You say 11 pounds, 11, 12 pounds with no water pressure in it on a boiler when you're good. Those are 40. Pre-charged. You gotta check it with, you know, the water drained out, obviously. Maybe the dog, she don't like the snow, man. She don't like the snow. She's a Florida dog. You don't want to go out in the snow. It's like, what the hell, all this stuff? She don't like her, mama. She don't like her. Oh, all this snow. What's all this snow anyway? She's saying, what's all this snow? I ain't going out in that snow. I ain't gonna go out there and take a potato in the snow. Are you kidding me? Getting my feet cold, wet? No way. I had to drag her out this morning. I had to put the leash on her and drag her out. I ain't going out in that snow. Ain't no way. What the hell is that stuff? She's never seen snow before.